Can I go? Can I go?
Tell me something good. Yeah, tell me something good, Lisa. Hi.
I had a really awesome day. Um,
Yay.
I decided instead of mailing my samples and catalogs and stuff like that, I would save some money because gas is cheaper. And I made so many people's day. It's unreal. When I got home, I had somebody who wants to host a party. She wants to take her stuff to work with her. She wants to do a Facebook party. And she wants to do a home party when the COVID is gone.
When the world gets back to normal. That is so awesome.
All because I delivered samples and a catalog to her house.
Listen, and you know what? Especially now, things like that are so memorable, right? So you are making memories for people, you're touching people emotionally, and I feel like right now people are much more receptive to things like booking parties. People want to support small businesses right now, you guys. So if you weren't like aware of that, first of all, people are wanting to support small business. You are a small business. So what I've been doing is using that verbiage with every customer that I talk to. So I did a bunch of texting follow-up today, and I would say, I just want to say thank you for supporting my small business. It means the world to my family. That same phrase I said over and over and over again, but by using those words, small business, what I just did was give that customer like touchy feelies. Like I gave them the warm fuzzies. They felt like, oh my gosh, I'm contributing to small business. I'm helping this family. And they really are, right? Just by shopping with me. But by using those words, that literally is making that customer stay connected to me. So I highly, highly encourage you to use those words over and over and over again as you do follow up, as you connect with customers, when you make posts on social media. So use the words, thank you for supporting my small business. It means the world to my family, or it means the world to me, or I mean, anything like that. So that's so awesome, Lisa. I'm so proud of you. I love hearing that. And what a great testimony to the fact that people are super receptive right now to what we have to offer. Amanda Halsey got 2 new recruits today, 2 for 1, 2 in one day. It's so dope. And she is really, really on her way to getting paid a title as director. It's gonna happen. I ain't even concerned about it. So wicked awesome. Shelby earned level 1 of Grow with the Flow, the summer incentive. In case you guys forgot, we're in a summer incentive right now. Grow with the Flow, you can earn gift cards, you can earn points for the next trip, you can earn luggage, you can earn exclusive warmers. There's like tons of cool stuff you can earn. It's on the incentive tab of your workstation if you aren't familiar with it. Becca is having great bingo nights. People are loving bingo, virtual bingo. Awesome. She said if you haven't done a bingo night, do it. So anyone else have anything good to share? Unmute yourself. Feel free. Let's spread some happy.
I'll go.
Yay. Hi, Jacqueline.
Hey, I did a Scentsy hand soap drive for one of our daycares here. They're a nonprofit in Sioux City. And awesome. I ended up getting like, I think it's like 67 soaps and like a ton of cleaner and stuff for them. And they're actually just out of funds for purchasing anything because they don't have as many employees there or anything. So it's kind of awesome. I'm really excited for it to come in.
That is amazing. You just totally like changed the course of that organization, right? Like you totally, it's amazing. I love, it's the power of one right there, right? Like one idea, one person to take the reins, say like, I want to do something big. 67 hand soaps, that's a ton of hand soaps. Plus you said cleaning supplies and other things. Like what a freaking huge blessing you are being to that organization. And it's the power of one. It's because one person said, I can do something great. And you guys, that's all it takes. I think a lot of times we forget that we're powerful individually, right? We're powerful together, incredibly powerful together, but individually we are also incredibly powerful. And so I applaud you for doing that. That's so amazing. And I'm so excited. I know Andrea is singing your praises in the comments, and it's just so awesome. I love seeing people give back too. So really cool. Okay. So tonight I want to talk about, people are waiting to get in. I got to change that setting. Tonight I want to talk about a balanced business. And I think a balanced business is a healthy and wealthy business. And so I kind of want to talk about what a balanced business looks like. And I also want to say that I think, especially right now, like we're all craving balance, right? Everything, there is no schedule, there is no balance, everything is scattered. Anyone feel like that right now? Kind of a little bit out of the loop, like things are maybe not norm. Okay, so my personal lifestyle hasn't changed too much because I already have been working from home for the last 9 years. My husband's been working from home with me since, for the last 7 months. So our lifestyle hasn't changed too much, but I think I feel suppressed, by the fact that I can't just go to Target with an iced coffee and stroll around if I need to. But I know lots of your lives have been completely flipped upside down. So either you're working from home now where you weren't before, or your kids are home now and they weren't before, or, maybe your job is no longer right now. Like your lives are completely flipped upside down. In this time, you have to have some sort of normal, some sort of schedule, some sort of routine in order for you to thrive. And as much as I actually hate routine, personally, I hate routine in this climate that we're in, you have to have it in order for your business and your mental health and everything to really thrive. So what I want to talk about tonight is a balanced business, what that looks like. I think a balanced business has 4 different parts, and all 4 parts of a balanced business are what I call IPA, income producing activities. Okay. It is, I gotta keep admitting people in, a balanced business your business should not be too heavy in sales or too heavy in recruiting, or not really doing any of those things and pretending like you're working on social media and calling it marketing, or you're doing all this coaching with your team, but you're not meeting any new customers, or you're doing all this personal development, but your sales are like 100 PRV a month, right? A balanced business has 4 things: sales, recruiting, coaching, and personal development. Okay. A balanced, healthy, wealthy business has those 4 things. Within those 4 things, there are different activities that you can do, but here's what you want to do. If you want to build a business that makes you money long-term and changes people's lives, you need all 4 of those things, and you really need equal parts of all those. Okay. You don't want to be having, I'm just going to be honest, you don't want to be having 2,000 to 3,000 PRV months and no recruits, because that means you're not offering the opportunity to your customers and flipping them over. It means you're kind of keeping everything for yourself and you don't want to recruit anyone. And that little paycheck might be good now, but if you can, I'd rather see you have 1,000 to 1,500 PRV and 2 recruits a month, because you're giving some of those parties away. Because what will happen is your business down the road will be making you more money, way more money from your team and your bonuses on your team than you would be getting paid on that 2,000 to 3,000 PRV right now. So here's what we say: sales is money now, and recruits are money forever. Sales is money now, parties are money for later, right? Or next month, and recruits is money forever. So this is how you build a big, healthy, wealthy business. Sales is the first thing. You cannot have a business without sales. End of story. Like, it's that simple. And if you look at our compensation plan, from lead consultant all the way up to superstar director, in order to get paid at title, which means as a superstar director, if I want to get paid any bonuses at all on my downline, I have to sell 500 PRV a month. Okay. 500 PRV is really not a lot. It's 1 to 2 parties. Okay. It's not that hard. It's very, very, very part-time in your business. It's 1 to 2 parties a month. And you might say, like, what? So you have to buy 500 PRV, or you have to sell 500. Yes, I have to sell 500 PRV every month for the rest of my life. Okay. This is why this is good, for a couple of reasons. One, when you have a compensation plan that looks like that, it protects downline from upline being a jerk. Okay. So it protects basically all of you from me just sitting back and like collecting paychecks, but not actually doing any work. Okay. So that's good. our compensation plan is really well structured for that. Secondly, how wise is Scentsy to say you have to sell 500 PRV, because they know in order for your business to keep growing, you have to be meeting new people. You have to be connecting with customers. And the only way you're going to find recruits and hosts and all of that is by selling products and meeting new customers. That's where that 500 PRV comes into play. So it's not only about getting paid, protecting your upline and downline, but it's wisdom on Scentsy's part saying, hey, if you want to grow a business long-term, you need to have this minimum 500 PRV in sales, because you need to be talking to that many people every single month. So sales, 500 PRV should be your minimum. Here's the different ways you can reach sales, all income producing activities: bag parties, pouch parties, basket parties, whatever you want to call them. Home parties, online parties, okay, which is where we all live right now. Events, customer follow-up, which is 75% of my PRV every month comes from customer follow-up. I sell over 2,000 PRV every month. You hear me? Over 1,500 PRV every single month personally comes from customer follow-up. That's a lot. That's a lot of money, okay? And then personal specials. Those are all different ways that you can get sales. Bag parties, basket parties, home parties, online parties, events, customer follow-up, and specials. Now, I had an idea actually for your online parties, since we're all quasi-quarantined, whatever, for your online parties, or for a way for you to do sort of like virtual bag parties and basket parties. What you could do is, let's say you have an online party that has 10 guests. You could mail in the mail all 10 guests a catalog and like 5 samples. You have probably 5 wax bars personally, right, of current scents in our current catalog. Get a crinkle cutter, cut them up, and make 10 samples of 5 different scents and send them out to the customers so they have something to smell. Put a hand cream sample in there, shower cream, hand soap, whatever. These are my favorite thing to send out, especially in the summer, are these. You can buy these already done in the Scentsy Family Store, okay? You can even pick the scents now. They used to just come pre-selected, but you can pick the scents. So you can get a body bundle, I think it's $6, and you get like 20 samples, and they're already done for you. And you'll get 2 samples of everything. You'll get hand soap, body wash, body cream, lotion, like everything that we make. You'll get 2 of them. And you can do Luna, Go-Go Mango, Shimmer, Pineapple Coconut Vanilla. Like, you can pick the scents. So I love to send these, especially in the summer, in the mail, because, you know, wax melts, it gets crazy in the heat. You can do felt samples as well for wax, but love these. These are also so good to toss into thank you cards because they're flat. They don't add any extra weight that you can't send like with a regular stamp in the mail. So I love these. You can also get laundry samples. Now these are like deluxe. These are what I would call a deluxe sample, but you can get laundry samples, and you can hand pick these fragrances now too, in case you haven't seen that. You can buy a bundle that's just Scent Soft and laundry liquid, and then a bundle that's all washer with packets, and you can pick the scents. There's Clothesline, Amazon Rain, Luna, Black Raspberry Vanilla, all the different kinds. So you could send someone just a laundry liquid and Scent Soft, or just a washer whiffs, or a whole bundle. Like this would be for a VIP customer, in my opinion. I wouldn't send this to like a stranger or a guest of a party, because this is more pricey than like a body sample. But send them 5 samples of wax. Make felt samples if you want. A catalog. Give them something to look at, touch, give them something to smell, and then some kind of body sample for them to actually try on before your online party. You can also run basket parties this way, right? If you have a hostess who wants to do a basket party, but she obviously isn't going to work right now, she can't have people over, anything like that, ask her for 10 friends that she wants you to send a little. Basically, you're sending them a mini catalog party. You're sending them a catalog. You can even send them these guys right here if you prefer. Instead of doing wax samples, these are stickers. Okay, these are the scratch and sniff stickers, and this template is in Radiant Rockstars, by the way. But it's just I print it two to a page, and then I put all 10 stickers of all the new scents on here, and I just stick it right inside the catalog. You can mail that with a catalog to all your customers, or to all the potential guests for the party. So this is a super easy way to get PRV right now. So that's sales, okay? The second part is recruiting. Have to have recruiting. In order for you to have a balanced, healthy, wealthy business, sales, recruiting. Like I said, recruiting is money forever. Sales is money now. Recruiting is money forever. If you want to make lots of money in Scentsy, you want to have a solid business that pays you no matter what the economy looks like, no matter if you're committed or not, no matter if you have an on month or an off month, it's recruiting, it's team building, it's mentorship, and helping people build businesses. So here's how we recruit. You share the opportunity consistently, okay? Your social media, people should be able to look at your stories, your social media, your actual posts. They should be able to look at it and see you offer, hey, it's $99 to join. Hey, you can join Scentsy anytime for $59. Hey, would you like to join Scentsy for $39 or even free, right? People should see you just offering the opportunity consistently. You should be consistently talking about what comes in the starter kit. It's only $99 to join. Here's the link to my PWS. You should consistently be sharing the opportunity on a broad spectrum like that. Another thing you can do is share your lifestyle and experiences. So if you've never been on a Scentsy trip, don't worry and don't be like, oh my gosh, I have no Scentsy experiences, or I don't have a Scentsy lifestyle. Your lifestyle doesn't look like mine, right? Where you work from home, blah, blah, blah. Well, did you make $50 last month? What'd you do with that $50? How did that money bless your family? How did that bless your life? What did you do with it? That's part of your Scentsy lifestyle, right? When you talk about what you did with your check or how your check changed your family or whatever, when you talk about what your check can do for you or has done for you, that's your Scentsy lifestyle. And honestly, guys, that is very compelling to people when they're thinking about joining you. I promise you they're thinking, okay? If you're presenting the opportunity often, they're thinking about it. And something that's incredibly compelling is your own personal stories. Over and over and over again. They want to hear your testimony, what it's doing for you, how it's changed, even if it's just changed like your mental game, right? Or your outlook on life, or if you feel a little bit more inspired than you used to. Guys, that's incredibly compelling for people. But you have to share it. You have to share it often, over and over and over and over again, okay? Share your own story and your own journey. Why did you join? Why do you stay? Where are you here? What have you found in Scentsy? Share it over and over again. You should have a list of 100. Your list of 100 should be comprised of potential recruits, potential people, potential customers, potential hosts, all the above. If you don't have a list of 100, you've heard me say it 100 times. Go make one. Quit listening to me say it and go make one. Make a list of 100. If you don't know what it is, go into your workstation and search list of 100. You'll find trainings on it. You'll find everything you ever need to know. And then in the recruiting, this kind of falls under coaching, which is the third section of a healthy, balanced business. You want to set your new recruits up for success, especially in their first 70 days. They need to know about 15-day shooting star. They need to know about 70-day sensational start. Do you know what the levels are with sensational start? You should know that. You should know level 1, level 2, level 3, what the requirements are, what the rewards are, because you want to be able to set your new recruits up for success and educate them and share with them, hey, here's why you want to go for this. Here's how you get it. So let's roll right into coaching. Help your new recruits get launched, okay? Now listen, I need you to hear me really clearly. I firmly believe in self-education, in launching yourself. I firmly believe in this is your business. When you join, I'm not responsible to help you build a business. Here's the cool thing. We have Rockstar Rally, we have Training Center, you have Upline, you have directors, you have superstar directors, you have a sponsor. There's a lot of incredible resources, but no one can work your business for you. Okay. It's the same thing with your new recruits. So what you want to do is empower them from the very beginning to take the reins of their business and run with it. Okay. You don't want to hold hands. There's a little bit of hand holding that needs to happen in the beginning because it's new, it's different. They've never seen this before. There's a little bit of it's just like starting a new job, right? The first week is always so hard. Okay. It's the same thing for a new consultant. So you want to be available. You want to help answer questions, but I don't think that you need to recreate the wheel. I don't think that you need to create all these training programs for your new recruits or have all these things that are not duplicatable because, guys, everything that a new recruit needs to launch their business is already done. It's already been done. And it's in the training center, it's in the workstation, it's in the new consultant guide, it's on YouTube, right? But your job as a sponsor is to point them to those resources. Okay, it's very important that you point them to the resources. But as a sponsor, you should never get overwhelmed or overwhelm yourself by thinking that you have to be in control of someone else's business, or you're responsible for their success, or you're responsible to whatever, make them do their first things first checklist, because you aren't. You have to do your part, but ultimately you're not in control of their actions, right? But help them get launched, which means educate them about 15 days, 70 days. Where do they find the information that they need to go and be successful? Okay, that's your job as a sponsor. I think once you have several team members, it's totally okay to create a little team page, or to create videos, or a group message, with the caveat of too many groups can be hecka overwhelming for people. And I know we have a lot of groups and resources, so just do what you feel is best for you and your business. But within coaching, show them the existing training. Please do not take it upon yourself or feel like you need to create content or create training for people, because it already exists. It already exists. Don't add that. I feel like that is an unnecessary stress that so many leaders add upon themselves, or directors think that they have to create these programs or whatever. Guys, you really don't. It's all already been created. People, you just have to point them to where it is, okay? And you really need to know where it is yourself and already have gone through it too. Another part of coaching is issuing challenges to your downline, your frontline, and helping them set goals. It's a really great part of coaching, helping them set SMART goals, issuing challenges to help them reach their goals. But honestly, a lot of coaching is about staying connected to your frontline. Okay. So reaching out either through text message. Guys, I love voice messages, voice texts, because they can hear your voice. Or if you can record a little Marco Polo or a 15-second video on Facebook Messenger and send it. It's so important for people to see your face. It's really, really, really important for that. Okay, and then the fourth part of a healthy, balanced, wealthy business is personal development. And you can't leave this out. You can't leave this out. I know some people who skip this step, but I promise you can't leave this out. Personal development, you must be growing yourself. Ways that you can do that, honestly, Rockstar Rally, Tuesday training calls with Sensi. If you're a director and above, we have weekly leadership calls with Sensi every Monday. Okay. Every Tuesday and Thursday, there's this very short 5-minute live training on the Sensi Family Consultant page on Facebook from Sarah Walker and Jason Harwood. Something else you can do is listen to podcasts. You can read books. You can go to YouTube and get inspired. You can find a blog of inspirational, bossy, whatever, right? The personal development has to be a part of your business, because if you aren't working here and in here, all of the other stuff is being built on a shaky foundation. This and this is the foundation for your long-term solid business, your head and your heart. Promise, 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 promise. I've seen too many people skip the personal development part and they build a really great business. They promoted to director. They've earned trips, right? Which we would all look at and be like, oh my gosh, that's really great success. And then 12, 18 months later, they're no longer in business because they didn't do this. They didn't do this work. They built their success on a really shaky foundation. Okay? Don't do that. Please, please believe me that you must do head and heart work too in order to build a good long-term business. And yes, Lisa put in the comments, go to the Aha Moments page. If you aren't familiar with that, there's a Facebook group called Discover Your Aha Moment. It is an incredible, in my opinion, it is where the best training for our company lives on that page. Anything you need to know, anything, sales, recruiting, earning trips, coaching, getting organized. I mean, I swear, fundraising, anything you need to know is on that page. Go there. Andrea says, other ways of personal development, Bible study, working out. Guys, I can't tell you how important that is. Just move your body. You don't have to be like slim and trim and have a six-pack. That's not what I'm saying, but I'm just saying go for a walk, okay? Work out, clear your head, drink water, Trust me, I'd rather be having a margarita, but I'm having water. Okay. Journal, all of these things. These are really, really important parts of personal development. And any person who's successful in business in any stretch of the imagination, I promise you they do a lot of head and heart work. They fill their brain with good stuff. And so that also means sometimes you skip watching your favorite show, or you don't spend hours binging Netflix, because you need to do a little head and heart work. You need to get introspective, right? You skip a night of watching Tiger King for some personal development, for some feel-good stuff. And I'm just going to tell you, Tiger King is not good for your head and heart, okay? There's nothing good in that for your head and heart. Let me just tell you that right now. Yes, OG Boss Babes is a great YouTube channel. That's Chloe Cox's YouTube channel. There are thousands and thousands of hours of YouTube trainings that are so good for your head and heart. For podcasts, I recommend Rachel Hollis' podcast, the Rise podcast. Very good. Very, very good. And you can go listen to old ones too. So in my opinion, this is how you build a balanced, healthy, wealthy business. All 4 things. You have to have all 4 pieces of the puzzle, and you can't be too heavy in one and not heavy in the other ones. You really have to have equal parts of all of those. Okay. And I'll also tell you, if you're in the beginning stages of your business is going to be, honestly, it should be heavy sales and recruiting. Those really need to be your heavy things, is sales and recruiting. As you grow and expand, your coaching and personal development piece will come in, and they'll eventually all be equal parts. But as you grow your business, and if you're building, and if you're fairly new or newer, I mean, honestly, if you've been in 2 or 3 years, and you have a team of 20 or less, you should be very heavy sales and recruiting. That's where you should live. Very heavy. Personal development is something you always do, but what you want to do is build it to the point where you have equal parts: sales, recruiting, coaching, personal development, all 4 pieces. That's, in my opinion, how you build a balanced, healthy, wealthy business that also helps you have sanity. When your business is unbalanced, you can feel overwhelmed. You can feel disengaged. You can feel disconnected. When your business is unbalanced, you're like those consultants I talked about earlier who reached director, earned a trip, made a lot of money, and then 12 to 18 months later, nothing. They're no longer paid at title. They aren't earning trips anymore, and they want to quit. It's because their business is out of balance. It's because one of those things was too strong, or one of those things was completely missing. Okay? So these are really important things to build from the very beginning. This is how you protect your business. This is how you build wealth. This is how you protect your head and your heart. Trust Jennifer. I've done it. I've done it the wrong ways. I've done it the right ways. Trust Jennifer. This is how you do it. Any questions or comments? Do you like the 4 pieces of my puzzle? Do you feel like this is doable, duplicatable? When I say duplicatable, do you feel like you can teach this to your downline too? That's a really important part. Whatever you do, you have to be able to teach it to your downline, everything. Okay. Radio silence. Oh, yes. Thank you for saying that, Terry. Did anyone do some social media work since we talked last week? Some kind of work on their social media, cleaning it up, creating a content calendar? Yes? Okay. I'm going to get that video uploaded to YouTube tonight in case you are like, what are you even talking about? That was last week's Rockstar Rally. We talked a lot about social media. So I'm going to get that uploaded to YouTube this evening. Okay. Do you guys like this? Feel like you can do it? Okay, good. All right. I love you guys. Let's build healthy, wealthy, balanced businesses. This is how we grow like big, big, big forever. And this is how you stay sane and happy and all the above. So yay. Good. Love it. Okay. Oh, active in April. Who's active, by the way? Boom. Hands up everywhere. I'm so pumped for you guys. Active, active. Look at all the comments. I'm loving it. So good. If you don't know what Active in April is, just go to Radiant Rockstars and search hashtag Active in April. Means you've been sleeping under a rock and not paying attention. There's like 100 challenges to help you get active this month. So, and your downline too. Okay. I know. Amanda, you guys are thriving with the Active in April. I love it. Active, Trish, Lydia, Sherry, Akila, Deborah, Kathy, Amanda, Brittany, Jacqueline, Sarah, Teresa, Andrea, Jacqueline. Everyone's active. It's so good. All right. I love you guys so much. I'll see you next week. Okay. Bye.